Cause I'm gonna tell you, Bill Cosby came to Nashville to Gaylord in I forget what year, right before they took them charges out of him.
I was there.
I went too.
I was there.
A seminar.
It was a seminar.
And all of them was like one dude on the New York Jets and all of them.
Yeah.
So you was there.
I was there because some of our staff was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like 2 years after that they brought all that up on Bill and he just went down from that point on.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I think it's when it all hit the fan, but I think it's probably already been in the works.
In the works or something.
Because of the whole stuff, NBC and yeah. Sometimes it be comical to me when I look at some of these people so-called come forward saying this and saying that. It's just like, come on. You know what I'm saying? They
won't let us die. Like I bet Clyde Davis won't get picked up. I bet he'll get the only one and I don't know if he had something before he said, man, I'm too old to do that. Quincy, he just passed away. I guess he said, shh.
Man, that's a whole nother story, man. You see, he left all of his kids, man.
80 million. I know.
Boy, I bet that felt good for them. I mean, darn.
Yeah, man. He had a lot of children with white women.
Yeah.
Most of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's just
I think it was seven or eight of them.
Children.
Yeah.
But
that's a lot for each one to get.
Yeah. He's another topic though that they it was a few of them who would. Did you ever hear about Richard Pryor?
Yeah.
And Quincy was supposed to be one of the persons who was.
Yeah, man.
What the dude played in a mafia movie?
Marlon Brando.
That's him.
Yeah.
Marlon Brando. That's what I was trying to think of. Yeah, Marlon Brando, Quincy Jones. Man, I guess that's a whole new.
Going back to what's called, we can do a standalone one of these times on Quincy.
Yeah.
Not just the scandal. We'll get some of that in there, but I'm talking about
just because
the hits.
Yeah, let's
hits,
get on
the Michael Jackson, the composer he was. I mean, he done wrote and choreographed some stuff that's like, we'll be bumping forever and didn't even know that he was the spirit behind it. So we'll talk about his whole catalog.
Yeah, we had
on into that.
Because he gone back to Ray.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
He go all the way back when he was young meeting Ray.
Yeah.
And a lot of them stuff that they accused Bill Cosby of took place at the Playboy Mansion. That's what a lot of
I heard they was pretty close.
And they was close. Andrew Hefner, man. So, I'm just saying it's.
Jello Pudding was in there.
It ain't too much different between that. They try to he had drugs too. They didn't talk about it. He had drugs. He had everything that you had for a party.
I think half of them women, I don't know this, but half of them women that came out on Bill, even if something was true, they wasn't coming forward. This had something to do with
money grab.
$20 million. Yeah. But y'all going to make it. Y'all got to go through all the court stuff. Y'all got to do all of the interviews, and y'all, you get $3 million. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna never forget. I wish I could find it on YouTube, but it was a long time ago when somebody was like, right before the women, right before the women started, just shortly after that seminar, but. And then Bill Cosby looked like he didn't want to be bothered either. But they said somebody said Trump. They said Bill Cosby, what Mr. Cosby, what do you think about Trump running for president? He said, I don't care.
Oh, I love that.
He said, I don't care. And it's like right after that stuff just started hitting with women coming forward. I'm like,
so. Oh boy, I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah, man. I said.
And what's that he did that time? Because he was like.
Oh, you talking about that was when he was coming from court. He just felt good. They done made a little meme with a song with that now.
For real?
Yeah, he going.
In Atlanta, these people are to the point now where nothing else matters.
I guess I still got one more little Cosby thing.
Show me, boy, it was hard right there.
Yeah, man.
I love Bill. I don't care what they say about him.
Oh,
I
man.
love that man. I remember one time, like during the Cosby era, when he had the Cosby show, when he started like kind of always trying to correct somebody a little bit, or saying he didn't like his kind of rap, that music, and then that's the only.
Or certain comedy.
Or certain comedy.
Too much cussing.
That's the only problem I really had with Bill. That's the only time when I started to look at him different.
Correcting folk.
Correcting him, and when I hear him say like he didn't like his rapper.
I think one time we were at playing out, we were giving out an ESPY award back in the days when the ESPY awards first started.
Right.
And we're backstage. All the athletes, a bunch of entertainers are there. And I'll always say this. This was around about the time when Cosby was really leaning into the young comics about their cussing and the blue material and all this and that. That's when he started getting on that vibe, like really dissing black folks and their parental skills and, pull up your pants and all that type stuff. And so around that time, and I remember seeing him in one of the green rooms and whatnot. And, I just didn't catch a friendly vibe.
And it seemed like a lot of them, like who was on that level, like Oprah, had that little snobbish, attitude towards rap, especially in particular rappers, because they're supposed to be the hood, whatever. But besides that, though, he always been the man. You know what I'm talking about?
If I could play a little devil's advocate, I guess, as they said, what's guy said in an interview the other day. I'm sure you've seen it. Academics and said that.
Yeah,
in that Condo Rondo. And he's like, man, what did you say? I guess he didn't understand the term devil advocate, but since he changed it spiritually, he was like, man, he walked out of the thing, he was like, man, I can't even, man, devil, what do you mean, man? He said.
Yeah, I love Quando.
But anyway, I'm using it because I'm saying
I see.
Opposite of what a little bit. I knew what he was standing on. It just come off too judgmental because he chose to be clean. And did an awesome job at his career of doing it. It ain't like he wasn't dirty in some ways, but on the mic and in his work, he's clean.
Yeah.
So I just think it comes off a little bit more judgmental because it's like, come on, Bill, give me a chance. I'm up and coming to me trying to make it. So he didn't seem like he understood or wanted to understand people. So that was the part I hated too. I mean, I just kind of was like, Bill, you're a little rough on that. But other than that, I do see you've represented something real positive.
Yeah.
And it's been consistent, man. From the Fat Albert and what that meant in childhood, and then the Cosby Show, saying that, hey, man, you can be a successful family and lawyers, and so you have represented something that yeah.
How many black men do you think had a cartoon like Bill Cosby? He the only person I know of. Well, it makes
man, how stuff always come out.
Big one like Fat Albert was coming on every Saturday morning or something. He used to come on at one time.
Yeah, I don't think it was nobody big as Bill that was
and he did all the characters, didn't he?
Yeah.
Man, come on, man. He's doing what Eddie Murphy might have got his pattern from Bill on some nutty, all his characters and stuff. Even though he did it